Our dealings must be civilized. There's no reason why KRA should give threats to members of parliament. We have a service commission, parliamentary service commission, which should engage KRA and see how best this taxation can be done. If he wrote to us, we have not written back because we have to discuss and come up with solutions. We have discussed. He should wait for us to reply to him because 8th of June is just the other day, really. He should wait for us to communicate to him. Then if our communication is negative, then maybe he can go ahead. But when he's jumping the gun and threatening members of parliament or any Kenyan for that matter, I think it's wrong and it's irresponsible on the part of KRA. When you say, I want to auction your properties, I've not said no. I've gone to the point where I want to take you to jail or auction your property. That's not right, because this is negotiations. We have to discuss. There's no member of parliament who has refused to pay tax. We should sit down on a round table and agree on the way forward.
Why Mr. Njiraini is mischievous and uncivilized is because he did not follow the procedure for collecting taxes as laid out in the Income Tax Act. You don't start by demanding and threatening at the same time. You start by advising the taxpayer that what's due from you from this period to this period is as follows, as set out herein. You advise the taxpayer. Taxpayers are not villains that you start by threatening. I think that's what is uncivil about Njiraini. You are aware that the supervising ministry for KRA is the Minister for Finance. Parliament will not have to engage KRA directly. Parliament will have to engage the Minister for Finance in respect of this matter. And I think the way forward to ease the pressure and create goodwill all round is for Njiraini to say, I am wrong, I took the wrong route, I want to start afresh. Tax is not a philanthropy that you pay when you wish. Tax is imposed by the law. So when you choose to pay what you call tax out of philanthropic opinion, then you are giving a gift to the government. That's not tax. Those who have been paying, they are giving gifts to the state. It's not tax.
If we cannot, as a nation, support our legislators, then we risk our members of parliament being compromised. And this is what we don't want. Remember, we have reached a point where we have, in this house, said no to His Excellency the President and the Right Honorable Prime Minister together on what they wanted, and we thought it was not right. We said no, we have been able to put our foot down because you, the Kenyans, have enabled the members of parliament to be independent and do their work. So we do not want members of parliament to run and do other business to be able to supplement their income so that they can exist. And I can tell you for a fact, for free, that if you are earning a certain amount of money and that amount is reduced, then you'll be forced to go somewhere else, do some other work to be able to maintain the lifestyle that you had. I think you should be able to understand this. You are Kenyans. And I want to tell you something else. You don't come from Mars or Jupiter. You are Kenyans. You know what the life of a member of parliament is socially. You know his social obligation. I mean, he doesn't have to come in here, but you know what a member of parliament goes through. I don't even have to tell you this because you understand.